stream on Twitch, but call me that. Oh, yeah, I'll go get you. What's up with you, bro? I just gotta find the creator. There you go. Dashboard. Ah. Sit. Sit. Sit down. Sit down.
Breaker. Oh, never mind. I found it. We live on YouTube today. Trying to survive the gauntlet of the CFP. College football, we 3-7 right now. Our rank probably gonna drop.
You get the first match.
I have to get on the phone. You lost with them last time. We'll do it.
Welcome to Austin, Texas, and DKR, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs. taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
He's on his call right now. Ow, calm down, bro.
The Longhorns will kick it off to get us underway. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Got the first down, looking for more. Breaks into the open on the left.
And it says he's not going to. It's okay.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Moore. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And the running back made the catch along the sidelines, but he drifted out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Fires to the tight end. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat.
What the ball?
Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. It's no surprise at all to find a Georgia defensive lineman wreaking havoc in the backfield.
Nah, find those big, physical, aggressive dudes that can be physical enough to play the run in the SEC and then pin your ears back and go get quarterbacks.
No.
Georgia does that and finds those guys really, really often.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to throw, it's Manning. Nowhere
You get
close on
sacked.
that one as he got
You got sacked.
drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Get some water and celebrate.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a cross. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Scrambling away. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Off the play fake. Starts to scramble to the left. He'll pull it down and run. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice job by the quarterback there. Of course, he's right-handed, but there he is scrambling and rolling to his left. It's not easy to be accurate when you're doing it, but he's able to put that right on target for the completion.
Somebody stop me.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first
This
down.
man can run.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you got to go up. Nice job on first down stopping. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He's got it and still on his feet. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown,
I'm definitely not
Georgia.
winning this game. It's okay.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Gets it out fast. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Moore. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Really good job hauling that pass in. You know, I know Texas is a place a lot of people think about great DBs, and they've had a lot of really good running backs, too. I think the receiver position is one, though, that they want to build a...
Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The defense takes matters into its own hands. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to pass. It's Manning. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, and they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down.
Well, the defense is fast. If you can hit that quarterback with his speed and force those incompletions, man, that is impressive.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Unloads to the wideout. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
And you've got to go for this on 4th down. I mean, this offense hasn't even punted yet in this game anyway, and they've gone for it on 4th down a few times early. But the field position dictates that you're absolutely going for it here. Trailing on the scoreboard, you've got to dial up a good play. You've got to get your best playmaker the football.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Right down the middle. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football. And now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So
turning it on. Touchdown, Dogs! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. He'll get this drive started from the 29. He'll start this drive going to the air. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped.
He dropped the ball?
This drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got to play in early to his quarterback knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
One more snap coming before halftime. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Georgia will kick it deep to start the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though.
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, if they're going to get back in this game, they need more plays like that. That was something that was missing in the first half. Explosive plays in the passing game, and they get one here, trailing early in the third quarter. Let's see if these receivers can make more plays like that as this game goes on.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to run it.
Oh no, what was he doing?
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Branch. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll try to do it. Breaks into the open. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's second down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive. But now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole.
You gotta be kidding me.
It's a fumble.
Get the fuck away!
Yeah.
Go, 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 go!
Look out, he's got room. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Texas. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
They knocked through the extra point, but they still trail 31-13. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Not today, boy.
There he goes. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a
We're
little
gonna
start to
have
the
to start
drive.
blitzing.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll give it to him again. At the 45 on his way. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. You're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Oh, why was my guy over there? Oh, that's messed up.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up.
Accept it is diabolical. I know. My guy somehow spawned on the other side of the line.
Second and 2. Got it in the middle. It's dealt. Across the 25. He's got room. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that one.
There's a couple of ways to deal with quarterbacks that can run like that so well. QB contained. Keep those ends outside and wide. Keep them in the pocket. And put a spy on it. Put a guy in the middle of the field who's really fast that has the ability to go get that guy when he takes off in situations like this.
Got a ball near the goal line.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football to the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give him more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
Third quarter.
Well, this guy's been an animal
I
all
could.
along. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line in that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TF.
What a job.
I called it. I said you can go to the pass.
Touchdown, Georgia.
He knew I was going to.
Punishment has been extended.
He knew I was blitzing him.
Aggressive, man. This offense does not want to waste any time. They try to score quickly. 3 passing touchdowns in this game.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
He kept blitzing me, and now I started throwing deep.
And that'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Just had Yes, I'm pretty sure. I haven't heard him talk. He said last thing I heard him say was he's gonna go walk the dog.
Oh.
No, I heard him.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Let's see that.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He spins that thing down the middle.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. Flips it out in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Off the bootleg and rolling out.
Oh, I should have thrown it to
It's picked up. They ruined the drive with a turnover. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it 1st down at the 42.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad him, get the INT. Nice job.
Turning it on. At the 20.
I don't know. For some reason, none of my guys can stop this run. I don't understand.
This dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run.
He's been having the entire game. That's why he has most of his touchdowns, because of his run game.
I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Here comes the Texas offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win,
I'm not good at being a
QB. Throwing the football, that just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200
I can throw,
yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
But first person I see, what is going on right now? I didn't know it was a run play.
Behind the line of scrimmage, they'll call it a 9-yard loss.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game. And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He throws one to the left. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside. They're going to draw us offside. They're not going to go for it. They go for it, and you get the big stop. You've set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. 6 more points.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back to the 16.
You lucky.
Hey, this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drummed. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Georgia. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
Yeah, you can have this one.
Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. Finish the game out.
This has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And he makes the extra point. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moore. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off play action. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Manning. Under fire. Stands in and takes the hit. Complete in the middle. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
They just keep firing. Zings it complete to the right. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep your team defense.
They lay it down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
It's not a flashy play call, but that is exactly what it was designed to do. Get 2 yards, get the 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat.
What? Man.
He's going to breaks into the open.
Oh, wait, why did I...
Pulls out after that big
Line,
play.
square, square,
And this
square,
one will
square,
score
square,
a
slide,
touchdown.
slide, slide.
When you
Got
start
the
to get
letter.
that
You
offense
heard me
going and
before,
start
baby.
having success, you got to make
I
sure
don't know
when
how
you're
to
getting
slide.
closer to the scoring range,
Double tap
you
square.
take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
Looking to throw on first down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go,
Fires
let's
to
go,
the
let's
big
go.
fella.
You see it's that
The
extra.
ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Fires to the tight end. And he
There you go.
goes
See the highlights.
and he gets the touchdown.
Okay.
Way too little,
Okay.
way too
Good
late.
though.
But they still do count it for
Solid.
6.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
And the extra point is good. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The give and tick, 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 tick. There he goes. Forced out of bounds right at the 33-yard line. Really good pickup there.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Bell. Finding open areas. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave him with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us. Because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Well, these are my last two sodas I got, so that's sodas. Cowboys? Cowboys? I don't drink those like that. I don't drink as it is anyway, so.
Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
You just want to feel like you're right. But go ahead.
Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Owens. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. To the air, it's Reed. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Aggies are in the hurry-up.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry, old-school Clemson, great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a throwback.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone.
Yeah, saying I told you so don't mean, you know.
Easy pitch, easy catch.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Moss. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. That's not at all where he intended to go with the ball on 3rd and long, but it worked out beautifully.
And the frustrating thing, Reese, is from a defensive perspective, I want you to throw it to the running back. I don't want to take away the main targets, the ballers on the outside. You do what I want you to do, and you still make the big play, get the huge 1st down on 3rd and long.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Not a lot the defense can do on that one, guys. With this tight end size, he's really difficult to defend on these crossing patterns as he gets downfield.
This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on another SEC rival, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. As a Georgia legend, when I say Florida, what comes to mind?
Ugh. I mean, that's the easiest question you've asked me yet. I mean, there's nothing that I ever liked or enjoyed about the...
Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on another team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Look, honey, I'll talk to you later, honey. You want to see the next one?
The Gators will boot it away to start the game.
Man, I have to start streaming until later.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. From the shotgun, the inside give. Out out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying air.
Turning it on. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
Quarterback will keep it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he...
There he goes! Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and that receiver might have used a push-off to get free. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. This one's complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Looking to the end zone. Trying to barrel in. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown Sooners!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So a drive there of 84 yards, and it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Give to the back. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. The Gators headed quickly to the line. And the boys of old Florida are getting it done on the ground.
And you've seen time periods in history in Florida where they didn't care about the run. Spurrier, just throw it. Yeah, Jesse, throw it again. Yeah, throw it again. Just chuck it around. But I like when they commit to the ground game, have some success to create some balance.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. To the air. It's Lagway. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He had the speedster loose, and he just couldn't connect. Just a little too much juice on the pass.
Yeah, those ones that you got a guy wide open, a lot of times quarterbacks will tell you that those are the ones you kind of, like I don't want to mess this up, and you either put way too little on it, or in this case, way too much on it, and overthrow the speedster.
And the Gators have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And he makes the catch inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Gators started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He wants to throw it again. Trying to pull his way in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. Touchdown, Florida! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Setting up for the extra point and the top.
And nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, and got the score.
I know I have to look it up. My phone on the charger
They're
right now,
ready
though,
to
so
kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after
what
that
is
last
it?
score.
Go play. What are you talking about? Huh?
Coming out with it, it's Robinson. He's brought down at the 16.
Oh, you trying to play the game.
Much better
Like
off
you didn't do the
taking
dishes?
touchback.
You ain't put up the food? Bon got to it before.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks
What?
in the backfield.
You deleted my element. Wow. Yes, you did. The download your face for Rich Rectifier.
Is he lucky to get that one back? Defense that close to an interception. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. This is field position that you dream of. Yeah, I'll take it on the 2. Barrels ahead. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wideout. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 1st down. So the offense inches it a little closer with the help of the half the distance to the goal penalty. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air, it's Lagway. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Absolutely nothing.
Why are you staring at me for?
One period of play as we have a look at the
Hey.
stats. That first quarter
Hello?
set the standard, and we hope we get a
Guess you
lot
might
more of
hung up.
that here in the 2nd. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly.
Dang.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
This is gonna be a back and forth game.
Throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to
Let
come
me get my
out
phone off.
specifically on time because these windows
I'm-
close really quickly.
I'm playing Florida against Oklahoma, so we both, at the moment, tied with the score.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curved some of the aggressiveness.
And you hear about it all.
Picked off. A turnover in their own end. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
The defense thought in this game they were going to have an opportunity to pick
Oh,
some
no.
passes
You're
off.
still here on the phone?
Great job. Down deep in the opponent's territory. He jumps the route, he intercepts it, and returns it now inside the 5-yard.
Give him 6. Touchdown, Gator. Offense
I didn't know you were still on the phone.
What it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that,
No, it wasn't saying anything. Everything went muted.
Not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
He'll try to tack on one more.
That's an 80.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. That's taking
On the
advantage of a
Xbox, yeah.
golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect
Should I let
this
Casey
lead.
play the game?
He'll bring it out. It's Sategna. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one.
Yes. Hold on, let me
Offense
look.
returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way
I gotta
maybe
find
to
them my
help your
PlayStation
quarterback
again.
turn the
Why?
page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find them an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, the defense was in there in such a hurry. They didn't even let that draw develop. Got to him so quick.
You know, the draw play has to look like a pass and not look like you're faking a pass. And I think there, it was pretty evident they were trying to run the draw. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Makes the grab, plenty for the first down. The Sooners want to move quickly.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. It's Mateer. That's reeled in. It's Burks. Oh, he's got some space. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and
It's 86 in total.
direct.
And the point after is good.
Never mind. Just I'll wait.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
86 something. That's a change in total.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying to move them on the counter. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Breaks the tackle. At the 35, he's open. Oh, a lot of space. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Muscling ahead on third and short. Breaks into the open. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the ground, he's got it again. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the pass.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flat. The field, let's see what the official says. The Gators have it with a 10.
Today has been eventful.
Now from inside the red zone. They're setting up the screen. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
Yeah.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing.
I'll tell you about it once I'm not live. Probably a little later when you call.
In their offense, I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
And they did tack on the extra point. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Keeps it on the draw. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Sooners come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Snagged in the middle, it's Gibson. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, after that completion on the corner route, it'd be interesting to see if later in the game the offensive coordinator comes out and shows the defense the same look, but this time sends the receiver to the middle of the field. Might catch the defense off guard.
Fires to the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. He wants to go deep. Snags it. They make the stop.
He's gonna kick a field goal.
He's got enough to give them a first and goal. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
Oh, he got that?
Touchdown,
No!
Oklahoma.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And he tacks on the extra point. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return.
What?
And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half.
Put it back on.
And the Sooners will kick it away to crank up the second half.
Hold on, baby.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Yeah, I'm talking to
And the
Georgia.
returner will be brought down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground. You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical.
No way!
Wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Looking for more room. Touchdown Sooners. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like
You
that.
don't do all that extra bull crap.
What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to rip.
I don't know what happened, but the game just lagged out, I guess.